Welcome back. Today we will discuss the Dow Jones Industrial Average, or Dow Jones for short, is like a stock market thermometer. It was created by Charles Dow and Edward Jones in 1896, making it one of the oldest and most well-known stock market indices in the world. It tells us if the market is hot or cold. Essentially, it measures the performance of 30 significant publicly owned companies based in the United States. It's a group of 30 big companies in America. These companies are leaders in their industries and include household names like Apple, Microsoft, and Coca-Cola. Think of it like a basketball team. Just as a basketball team is made up of the best players, the Dow Jones is made up of the best companies. You pick the best players to represent the whole league. Similarly, the Dow Jones picks the best companies to represent the overall market. The Dow Jones picks the best companies to show how the stock market is doing. These companies are chosen because they are leaders in their sectors and have a significant impact on the economy. When the Dow Jones goes up, it usually means the stock market is doing well. Investors are confident and the economy is likely growing. When it goes down, the market is probably struggling. This could be due to various factors like economic downturns, poor company performance, or global events. It's not perfect, but it gives us a good idea of the market's health. While it doesn't cover every company, it provides a snapshot of the market's overall direction and investor sentiment. The Dow Jones has been around for over 125 years. That's older than sliced bread. Two guys, Charles Dow and Edward Jones, created it in 1896. They wanted to track the stock market. Back then, there were only 12 companies in the Dow Jones. Over time, the Dow Jones has changed. Companies have come and gone. Today, it tracks 30 companies, but the main idea is still the same, to show how the stock market is doing. Figuring out the Dow Jones might seem complicated at first glance. With all the numbers, charts, and financial jargon, it can be overwhelming. But it's not too bad once you break it down into simple steps. Let's walk through it together. Remember those 30 companies? They each have a stock price that fluctuates throughout the trading day. To get the Dow Jones, you add up all the stock prices of these 30 companies. This gives you a total sum. Then you divide that total sum by a special number known as the divisor. This divisor is not a fixed number. The divisor changes over time to account for stock splits, dividends, and other adjustments. This ensures the Dow remains consistent. Don't worry too much about the specifics of the divisor. It's managed by experts to keep the index accurate. The important thing is that the Dow Jones is a single number that represents the average value of these 30 companies. It reflects the overall movement of the stock prices of those 30 companies, giving us a snapshot of the market's performance. The Dow's impact, more than just numbers. Why should we care about the Dow Jones? It's a question many people ask, especially those who don't actively follow the stock market. Well, it affects more than just Wall Street. The Dow Jones is a barometer of the overall health of the economy. It can impact your wallet too. When the Dow Jones is performing well, it often means that companies are doing well, which can lead to job creation and higher wages. When the Dow Jones is up, investors feel good. They buy more stocks, which can drive up the prices even further. This creates a positive feedback loop. This can boost the economy. Higher stock prices can lead to increased consumer spending as people feel wealthier and more confident about their financial future. When the Dow Jones is down, investors get nervous. They might sell stocks, which can cause prices to fall even further. This can create a negative feedback loop. This can hurt the economy. Lower stock prices can lead to decreased consumer spending as people feel less wealthy and more uncertain about their financial future. The Dow Jones also affects things like interest rates and retirement accounts. When the stock market is doing well, interest rates might rise, which can affect loans and mortgages. So even if you don't invest in the stock market, the Dow Jones can still impact your life. From the cost of borrowing money to the value of your retirement savings, its influence is far-reaching. Why should you care? Understanding the Dow Jones can be helpful. It helps you understand the economy. You'll know if businesses are doing well or not. It can also help you make smarter financial decisions. You don't need to be a stock market expert to understand the Dow Jones. Just remember, it's like a thermometer for the stock market. Pay attention to it. It can give you valuable insights into the world of finance. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.